Horse and Owner Personality Decoder. Understanding more about yourself and your horse's personality empowers you and strengthens the relationships you create around you. By Joe McInnes, Holistic Equitation. Personality is made up of the characteristic patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that make a person unique. Personality arises from within the individual and can remain fairly consistent throughout one's life. We can determine the personality of a being by the display of their collective combination of traits that are then grouped together to form a personality type. Personality profiling is not a new thing. Swiss psychiatrist, influential thinker, and the founder of analytical psychology, Carl Jung was regarded as the first modern psychologist and established the foundation of thinking for the Myers-Briggs personality profiling system. Personality is the supreme realization of the innate idiosyncrasy of a living being. It is an act of high courage flung in the face of life, the absolute affirmation of all that constitutes the individual, the most successful adaptation to the universal condition of existence coupled with the greatest possible freedom for self-determination. Carl Gustav Jung, 1934. It was through Carl Jung's philosophy that we were able to create the Horse and Owner Personality Decoder. Years of working with people and horses gave us a great deal of insight into particular horse owners and their horses. We also observed strong mirroring dynamics taking place in these relationships. The mirroring can be displayed as a projection of oneself, or the projection of those feelings and emotions not owned or recognized in oneself. The being with the strongest focus or problems will become the one to dominate the relationship, good or bad. Understanding your own personality and how that is projected or transcended onto the horse opens up a whole new level of understanding for the person. When you know how your personality is affecting your horse, or vice versa, you are more empowered to make changes in the right direction. It is no coincidence that the issues people are having with their horses will always be showing up in other areas of their life. As energy beings with strong belief systems, we attract and create repetitive situations in our life with the people and animals that we come into contact with. We then say, why does this always happen to me? When we become consciously aware of ourselves and our interactions with the world, we can start to see the patterns that we create, and we will then realize that the outcomes we have in our life directly mirror our belief system. Unfortunately, less than 10% of people in the world live in conscious awareness. The rest are being controlled by the ego or basic self. Interestingly enough, the 90% of people who are not conscious also listen to the voice in their head believing that it is theirs. The conscious 10% have come to the realization that the voice in their head is separate to them, and they become aware of the conversations and choose what is hurting them and others, or what is serving them and others, and respond accordingly. When we become consciously aware of ourselves and our interactions with the world, we can start to see the patterns that we create, and we will then realize that the outcomes we have in our life directly mirror our belief system.